capitalism. You know, it's a good thing for you if you understand it. That's all I know. If you understand what capitalism is and you understand how it works, you would thrive. You would make it. To be able to capitalize off of anything. In America, you can capitalize off of anything. Anybody, black, white, Japanese, you name it. If you're in America, you can capitalize off of anything. Now, if you get any trouble with understanding that, it's always somebody to blame. It is. It's somebody to blame that you maybe don't understand what capitalism is. Maybe it's the school fault. You know, you wasn't taught what capitalism was. In school, they didn't teach you. You know, they only taught you to work, get a job, learn some skills, work for somebody else. They told you the half truth about capitalism. Okay, I get it. But maybe you can blame your parents for not teaching you about capitalism. Because in my view, I think that it's neglect. Oh, it's neglect. If you don't treat. If you don't teach your kids about capitalism, even if you don't know, it's still neglect. Because you're sending your kids out in the world and they don't know how to make money. They don't know how to make money. That's a problem. You know, so you can blame a lot of people. You can blame the community. You can blame a lot of people for the reason why you don't understand capitalism. You can even blame people who try to hinder you from exercising your rights in capitalism. You can, no, you deliberately discriminated on me, but I have the right of capitalism, my constitution, I know. I want to see my lawyer. I always wanted to say that, but you can blame people. Yes, you can. But if you're blaming someone for something, it's not capitalism, my friend. It's not. You have to blame others, whether that person is for you, is you. You know, some people can say, well, you know what? I signed this loan and I did not read the fine print. That's my fault. Somebody can say that if it happened to them in their situation. They can do that. So, I just, you know, to me, you can capitalize off of anything. You can even make it without your supposed to be needed skill in order to perform that particular job. Only in America, politicians get elected all the time. No political experience at all. At all. And they are elected to lead over you. No type of work, no experience at all. But they can capitalize off of the need. You're needing something in that area. Maybe I can get that job because I can capitalize off of that need of providing a solution. Now that's with politics, but when you're talking about a DVD, a documentary, or somebody who is an expert, but quote unquote not an expert, because only in America you can capitalize off of stuff like that. Anybody can come out of nowhere and say, hey, this is what capitalism is. Me. But yes, what I was saying was anybody can capitalize off of anything in America. Now, if you are against that, then, you know, you want slavery. You don't want to have that freedom to be able to capitalize off of anything. Now, if you're not capitalizing off of anything, you don't blame capitalism. You blame, why are you not capitalizing off of anything? Because in America, you can capitalize. If somebody want to pay you to just stand there, you can get paid to do that in America. Right. You can get paid. You can put it in a legal contract and say, I want you to just stand there and model for me. And you can get paid to do that. In America, you can get paid by hiring somebody to consult you in any field, whether they are an expert, a so-called expert, or just somebody who just have a good opinion. You can do that in America. And you're trying to say that that's not good because, you know, apparently enough people don't know about capitalism to create their own businesses and services, to always have to depend on big business to hire them. You know, enough people are at the mercy of big business. So you want to say capitalism is wrong because you don't know how to create your own employment. And remember, I said, maybe because you don't know. Maybe it is the school system. Maybe it is people holding you back. That information that's telling you, hey, there's no such thing as capitalism. You got to have this in order to get that. You got to do this in order to do that. When in actuality, because you can capitalize off anything, you can find your way doing whatever you want to do in life. Because you can maybe you can't get it this way, you can get it another way. Because you can capitalize off of so much in America. You know, and why you want to go against that, I do not know. But I got a theory of the reason why people. I got a theory because Michael Moore created this DVD and is saying go after capitalism. Capitalism is greed. It's wrong. Because people, you know, they gotta have something to blame. They do. But I think they are intelligent enough to know that if you want to blame somebody for something, you got to make the case. That's all I'm saying. Make the case. And the case was not proven because capitalism, is nothing wrong with capitalism. It's beautiful. It's just that not enough people know about it. It's been there for years, decades, but not enough people know about it. You know, some people have been told that there is no capitalism. There is no freedom to do what you want to do. There is no freedom to create your own job. There's no freedom. You cannot create your own service and products. There's none. Somebody was taught that. Somebody was told that. If you get anything out of life, you're going to have to work for someone else all your life. Or you're going to have to work for this particular person. You can work for whoever you want to. In capitalistic society. So I don't get it. There's nothing wrong with capitalism. So my thing is this. Don't get your information from people all the time. I mean, you can get your information from people, but you have to check it. Don't say, oh, I don't like capitalism because of a documentary. Or you might say, I like capitalism because I watched this show here. I'm saying that it's not going to do any good for me, for me to say, don't believe them, but believe me. No, I'm saying if it's anything that you want, check it out for yourself.